Welcome to Judy's Mind Body. Exhaling down. Inhale up through the center for Buddha picks up the earth. Exhale up. Inhale center. Push the world up into the sky this morning. Breathing in, breathing out. Really extend through all your limbs here. Whatever's being used, it's essentially the spine is long here. You're inhaling from the center body and you're exhaling slowly out, pushing the world up into the sky. Here's your inhale. Look at it. Now push it up and let it go. And one more of Buddha picks up the earth and lets it go into the sky in a generous, kind way that only Buddha could have done. All right, now you're going to start up here and just exhale down. Feel it for yourself. If you need to hold on to something, you might have a stool there that you can do this with one hand on the stool and the other hand moving up. So that's using accessibility. So you could do this. Or you could do that. Good. So the stool is very useful, and it's nice to have nearby, especially if you need it to hold on or whatever. Let's bring up the hands now, opening into a circle. For triple burner, exhaling down through the head, the heart and lungs, and the abdomen. And notice the expansion you get, feeling the arms move out on the inhale and move down slowly on the exhale. Taking an extra breath if you need it. Let this air travel all the way down to your abdomen. Now inhale. Triple burner comes through the head, the heart and lungs, and the abdomen. 3 dantians, or energy centers. And when you move slowly like this, you're doing Qigong. You're doing very slow, circular, moving from the center, inward movements here that have very little to do with aerobic exercise. Good. One more of triple burner, coming through 3 dantians, or energy centers, the head, the heart and lungs, and the abdomen. Come back to your stool. We're going to do some up and down weight shifting to prepare for Tai Chi Chih today, 19 movements in one pose. And this is part of our warm-up. So coming forward and up, raise, that's called rising. Sink, that's called sinking. Bring the toes up here as you come back onto your heels. Bring the heels up here as you come forward to the balls of the feet and up. Sink in the middle a little bit and then rise. Forward, back, up and down, weight shift with stool accessibility. Bring one arm up. Feel the length of that arm, the length of your legs. Bring it down. Go back to the heels. Inhale up. You're holding on with the other hand. Don't forget that. And coming up one more time. And that was your left arm. I am mirroring you. This is your right arm. Inhale up. Lengthen. Come back. Breathe in, breathe out. We're using the American Lung Association breath for the moment here. You're going to funnel the lips and funnel them going back. Exhale. Funnel again. Slow breath out. Good. And let it go. Shake it out. Anytime you need the stool, if that's what you need, please have it ready so that you can do some of this stuff with us. Okay? So you're going to slide across the stool, bring the arm up, other arm up, or both arms up, whatever you want to do. Whatever you can do, let's put it that way. It's good to play, but you want to always be safe if you possibly can. Good. Let's come onto the stool today. We're going to do a little bit of breath. You can also use a chair for this. So I'm going to open my body up here, bringing the legs out to the side. And we're going to start with some breath. So you're going to first extend this whole area in here between your hip bones and the lower part of your rib cage, and see how much space there is there when you really extend, bringing the head up here at the crown, right at the back of the skull, as if you were drawn up towards the heavens. This is thinking Qigong way. Bring towards the heavens, and your feet are still connected to the earth in rider on horse position, feet in a V. Okay, now we're going to inhale abdomen, rib cage, abdomen, rib cage, upper chest, and exhale down. Inhale abdomen, rib cage, upper chest, exhale, upper chest, abdomen, all the way down. Slow breathing. Breathing through the mouth. Tunnel the lips. Try inhaling and whistling out. One more inhale. Now let's do a changer here. We're going to change it into the nostril breathing. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth with your tongue on the upper palate right here, like you're going to say Nancy. Okay, now try just coming down with your tongue there. Inhale first through the nose now. That breath will come through the throat. Inhale. Exhale down, tongue on the upper palate by the teeth. That's the Qigong breath, right? Inhale through the nose. That's generally the yoga breath. This is the Qigong breath. Down. So you can use both nostril and Qigong breath. Now abdomen, rib cage, upper chest. Breathe in. Now breathe out. Use your Qigong breath. One more three-part breath. Very good. Now you need to shake it out. You're going to tap your balls of the feet on the ground here and shake out a bit. And while your feet are in a V, we're going to fold forward as if we're going to dive, like we're on a diving board here. Just fold forward, flat back. Don't fall off your chair, and tap down right around the knee area. Good. And then outside here, right to the knees and back. Good. Now come back a little bit more on your stool or chair so that you don't fall off. And you're going to come around in a circle. Notice how you end up moving from the hips here. Forward and back in a circle. And we're warming up this whole connection between the hips the knees and the ankles, but we're also warming up the upper body. It's a circle. Good. Now come back to center, sink it. Bring the arms out, and we're going to go the opposite way. Ready? Over this way and back. But make sure you're solidly on there so that you can bring the energy into the feet and not fall off. But I feel a lot of connection between the shift of the hips over here to the one there as you make circles. Good. Come back to center. Bring this foot up. Hold on to your stool back here. Bring your foot up and drop it down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down and out. Good. Other leg. Up, out, down. Hold on to the stool. Good. Flexibility is needed in the feet. So you can also hold on here, bend this knee, bring the leg out, and feel that stretch. 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 Bring the foot back down. Bring the other leg up. Bring it out. Stretch. 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 Bring it down. Run with your balls of the feet. Make sure you're holding onto the chair. Okay, good. Just take a deep breath there. You've opened the legs out to the side. You can walk them back to center and walk them back out again. You want to get flexibility in the ankles. This is very, very good. Good. Let's pick up one knee here. Bring the foot out and circle this foot. We're going to circle it outward. 2, 3, 4. You're holding on underneath your thigh. 6. Now inward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bend the knee and release it. Other leg, bend this knee. Hold on underneath the thigh. Bring out the foot and circle inward with the ankle. 4, 5, 6, and opposite direction, outward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bend the knee and release. Good. So that's some things you can do from where you are right now. Let's bring the shoulders, work on the shoulders as far as circles here. So make sure you're solidly on that stool or chair. You're going to come forward, up, back and down, just circling the elbows around, but you're touching inside the shoulder blades. 3, 4, 5, 6. And now go back the opposite way. We went back that time. Shoulder blades went back. Now we're going to open the chest, but here's the opening. Now you're going to open the back. And the circles are going the opposite direction. The elbows are coming forward. They're going back. Exhale. Inhale. Five, 6, and back again with the circles. So starting here with your fingers there. Bringing the elbows up, back, and down. Open the front. And the shoulder blades will come down the back. And they actually almost come together, but they never do. As people call that bringing the shoulders back. This is opening the back. This is opening the front. Okay, let it go. Bring your arms out into a T and circle forward. 3, 4, 5, 6, circle back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring the elbows close to the waist, and you're going to isolate the wrists, just wrist circles here. 5, 6, and go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is forward. Now we're going to go back. And let it go. Shake it out. Good. Now we're going to come practice sitting and standing. So coming forward and up, come back, holding onto the stool and sit. Up, down. Notice how you fold here, fold forward from the hips, and then round the back and then come back down. And make sure you really stand up, sit up tall when you get back here. Good. One more of standing and sitting. Good. Let's one more, just tap with the balls of the feet. Bring the feet forward and then walk them out, walk them in, out, in, and come up and put your stool away. Rocking motion. Exhaling down, inhaling up. Tai Chi Chih, 19 movements and one pose. We began today with a seated preparation, and now we're moving into standing. 6, 7, 8, 9. Inhale and sink it down. Rest on globes of energy in resistance to gravity. Bird flaps its wings, feet in a V. Inhale here, sink, and exhale. Second of 3 cycles. Third of the first cycle. One wrist circle forward. Inhale slowly back to lengthen. Sink, rise. One wrist circle forward on the third of the second cycle of bird flaps its wings. Everything will come to 9. Third cycle. Inhale back. Exhale. And prepare for around the platter. Shifting to your right, bringing your left heel forward. Inhale out. Exhale back. The heel of the hand is on chest high water. And you do a full circle here. Inhaling out, exhaling back. Far left. 2, 3, 4. The body goes backward and forward, but The hands know their own circle, and we don't follow it. It does its thing. Shift to the left. Bring your right forward for around the platter in chest high water right here at the sternum. Ready? Inhale. Exhale, right opposite the heart. And your hands are moving outside your right leg and back towards the left on the exhale. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Continue the circle moving around through the heart area. 4. We're going to 9. 5. 6. It's slow. 7. Circular and moves from the center body. 8. Last one will be 9. Bring the foot back into rider on horse position, feet in a V. Inhale here. Towards the heart. Exhale down. We're going to do several groundings. Bring it up to the head. That's your third dantian or energy center. Exhale it slowly down. Bring it above that to the trees all around you outside. Inhale. Expand. Exhale slowly down in relaxation response. Allow for the Qigong breath by bringing your tongue to the upper palate. Inhale up again to the mountains. Inhale. Expand. And inhale again to exhale slowly down. The palms know to go slowly, but sometimes the breath needs to be recovered again. So take another breath if you need it. And then we're going to go all the way up. Feet are in a V. Slight back bend of the upper spine. Open to the heavens. Inhale here and exhale slowly down towards earth. But you're going to rest on globes of energy right here, right opposite the low dantian, which is 2 inches below the navel and 1 inch inside. Breathe in, breathe out, rest on globes of energy and resistance to gravity. And we're going to shift over to the right to bring the left forward. That was multiple groundings. You're going to then bring your palms here in a little circle here of energy between the Legong points in the center of the palm. Inhale out. It's a circle within a larger circle. Exhale back. Around the platter variation is a circle within a circle. 4. 5. 6. Don't forget to inhale. 7 and exhale. 8. Last one is 9. The noble Chinese number is 9. Inhale. Sink it down. Resistance to gravity comes when you just round the palms here, relax the fingers, and feel the sense of resisting gravity. Shift towards your left. Bring your right forward. Around the platter variation, right side. Breathe. However you want to, make sure it's an inhale out and an exhale back. And that you're not racing the arms to beat the feet. They're the same rhythm. Two more of around the platter variation in chest high water. Bring in the right foot. Come back into a V here, rider on horse position. Exhale. And our next move is going to be bass drum. Shift to the right. Bring your left forward. Bass drum. You're inside with your body. You're inside of this big hoop on each side. And the palms themselves are facing each other. And here is your inhale. And here is your exhale. Enjoy it because you're building your chi here, or intrinsic energy. 5. We go to 9. 6. 7. Stay slow, circular, moving from the center. 8. 9 of bass drum on the left side. Bring your foot back in to rider on horse. Inhale, sink it down. Rest briefly in resistance to gravity here. Shift towards the left, bring the right heel forward. Bass drum. Imagine yourself that the outside hands here are soft like velvet, and your whole body is inside of these two hoops, or you're inside of the drum. Here's the inhale. Here's the exhale back. 5 more. 2. 3. 4. Last one of bass drum on your right side. Inhale that leg back, feet in a V. Inhale up here, exhale down, rest on globes of energy. Shift to your right, bring your left forward. Daughter on the mountaintop, you start with the arms out here, palms forward. And as you move forward here, you're coming over 2 mountains here and down the central trail. So inhale up. Exhale down. Your left hand will be close to your heart. It's your heart hand. And your right hand will remain on the outside. When you come here, feel that crossing of the wrists right here at the heart and come down like this, with the fingertips up, not out. We'll call this 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Bring that leg back. Your left leg returns to rider on horse position. You're going to shift towards your left and release your right heel right out there. This back foot's in a 45-degree angle to the front. The front foot will come straight out from the hip, and you're doing the bass drum again. Sorry. You're doing Daughter on the Mountaintop. Ready? Your mind goes into parasympathetic nervous system here. So you're slowing down to the point that the brain wants to just not do anything. So if you make a mistake, big deal. Daughter on the Mountaintop. Forward shift, back shift. Notice your left hand is still crossing behind the right as you come down through the heart area. Four more. Glide through the middle, release the toe in front. Glide through the middle, release the heel and back. Last two. Of Daughter on the Mountaintop. Inhale and exhale. Rest on globes of energy and prepare for Daughter in the Valley. Shift to the right. Bring your left forward. And exhale down. And this time you inhale up through the central trail, creating chi or intrinsic energy with your inhale. So make it really slow. And then release the palms out over the mountains. This is the central trail. And those are the mountains you climbed before. So there's sort of a joy up here, like you're looking down into the valley. When you get up there, daughter in the valley is this move. Inhale here, exhale over the mountains. That's it, good. And we'll call this the last one on your left side. Daughter in the valley. We'll conclude on the left side. Bring your feet back into a V. Inhale and sink it down. Rest on globes of energy briefly. Shift towards your left to bring your right heel forward. Ready? Here we go. Start up here. Exhale down and inhale through the central trail. And then feel the joy of coming over the mountains you just already climbed. And you're on your right side now. You want to make sure you do both sides. So if you ever make a mistake, just do the opposite leg the next time. You want to make sure both legs bring the chi into the body. So it's not just a one-legged thing. This is your right leg now. Four more. Daughter in the valley. Cultivate the chi here with your inhale. And we're going to close it there. That's good. Bring the foot back, feet in a V. Inhale through the whole body, through the spine. Exhale it down. Let's do a few groundings. Bring it up to the heart. Slowly exhale it down by turning the palms down. Turn them up now. Inhale towards the head and exhale down. And I think it would be good to go even higher because every little while you need to really make sure that you're grounding and keeping your spine open and your upper chest open. So open up here to the trees that you imagine. Or you just climbed 2 mountains, so you really have seen a lot of trees. You're going to exhale down. Now inhale to those mountains, really open out, and it's a little bit higher than the one for the trees. Exhale down, and if you have problems with your shoulders, just modify for yourself and don't go all the way up. Your choice. And now bring it up to the sun. Slight back bend, upper spine. Inhale, center. Before you exhale down slowly in relaxation response. Take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale it and let it go. And now we're going to walk over there to begin our carry the ball to the side. So prepare yourself for a walk, don't trip, and slowly come across. Good. Preparing for carry the ball to the side, we're going to drop down, feet are in a V. We're going to wind up here, pick up a ball. Notice how the legs are bent here. This leg is bent, this leg is straight over here. That's the direction we're going to go. So bring the weight into this foot. It's the yang leg. This is the yin leg, and it's going to be straight. You just drop the heel 10% of the weight and now go across. And it becomes yang. Your pelvis is underneath the upper body. Lengthen, inhale, and sink. Wind up. It's a 3-part cross. This is the second cycle of 3. Carry the ball to the side. Bring the foot in. Inhale. Sink. And third one, wind up. This leg is bent. It's the yang leg. This leg is going to become the yin leg. It drops out. And then you shift the weight across. Good. Let's do one more just for fun. We've got a little bit more space. Shift into this leg, bring this leg out. And circling here, you're circling, the palms are facing. Good. And then you bring the hips in. And going across now, another cycle of 3. Carry the ball to the side. Shift into this left leg, release your right heel, and move across as if you're on a grand piano bench. So slide on the front of that bench. It's an imaginary, of course. Inhale and sink. Wind up. Release the heel. And move with the hips. Hips, knees, and ankles always need to move together. Inhale, lengthen, sink, bend the knees. You're going to open your thighs here to do that so you're safe. And the other leg comes out, and then we go across here. This is the third one. Bring in the outside foot. Inhale, lengthen, and sink. Bend those knees. Your feet are in a V. Good. Now stand. Come over to the center for push-pull, or giving and receiving energy. Sink down. This is a peculiar one because you exhale forward on this. So just remember that pushing, pulling is like this. Push out, heel of the hand, push. Fingertips come up like this. The wrists turn, and you come back here on the inhale. So it's like giving and receiving energy. So when you give a gift, it goes out there. When you receive the energy, it comes back to your heart. Inhale here. Okay, ready? Push, pull. Shift to the right, bring your left heel forward. Push, pull. Inhale back. Blow out. Inhale back. or breathe out on your nostrils with your tongue on the upper palate. That's the Qigong breath. It's up to you, but breathe. Feel that inhale back to the heart. It's so great. And the circle keeps moving. Push, pull. Five. Watch your spine. Keep it long. Six. Look with the third eye so that you don't drop the head down. Seven. Eight. Nine. Bring the foot back in. Feet in a V. Inhale and exhale. Shift to your left. Release your right heel. Push, pull. Giving and receiving energy. I'm just going to get back to the center here. Give, receive. Exhale. Inhale back. 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep the circle moving. 7, 8, 9. Feet in a V. Inhale, exhale. Shift to the right. Bring the left forward for pulling in the energy from the farthest star in the universe. The fingertips are up. The palms are open, taking in that energy from the farthest star in the universe. Inhale out. Exhale back. This is the magic moment when you imagine you're with friends or lovers under the stars and you're bringing in the energy from the most distant star. Perhaps bringing in love, generosity, kindness, or a wish for peace. Your choice. Last one on the left of pulling in the energy from the most distant star through your fingertips. Exhale down, shift towards the left, bring the right heel forward. Preparing for pulling in the energy from the most distant star on your right side. Inhaling out, exhaling back, shifting forward, shifting back. Keep it slow. Remember to breathe. 5, 6, 7, 8. Stay with me. 9. You've pulled in the energy from the most distant star in the universe with a wish of your own. Let's double ground it, bring it to your heart. You finish your right side. Exhale down and bring it to your head. Exhale down. Bring it up to the sun, slight back bend of the upper spine, or the moon, or the stars. Inhale, center, take a breath again, and exhale down. Slowly, in relaxation response. To rest on globes of energy in resistance to gravity here. Take a couple more deep breaths. Perhaps relax everything here so you're not tense at all, because we're now going to do the taffies. Feet in a V, exhale down. Your left hand becomes underneath the right elbow. You bring out your left heel here. That's the yin leg. This is the yang leg, support leg. And now you shift the energy to bring it over here and bring the palms apart on the exhale. Basic taffy. It's sticky in the middle, so heavy air there, and then you feel a release. Third one, moving back with your invite hand underneath to the left. And now your invite hand will be your right hand. It moves under the elbow, out, and then you bring in the outside foot, which is your left foot. And now we're going to go back to the left. Your left hand will be under for basic taffy. You'll bring the palms apart with your weight shift and bring in the right heel. And sink. Rest on globes of energy. Take a nice breath. Anchor taffy. You'll anchor your right hip and you'll move forward with your left, and your left hand will be under. Pull the palms apart. Sink down. And now bring it to the left. Right foot forward, right hand underneath. Open the hips. Take a breath, and then move it towards your right. Sink. Left hand forward, left hand, foot forward, and then come towards your left. Right foot forward, right hand underneath the elbow. Open the hips. Sink. And bring it towards your right with your right hand under. And last one, going back forward with the left hand under the elbow. Open the hips. Sink. And come to the left. Inhale and sink it down. Let's double ground it. Bring it to your heart. Exhale down. That's your middle dantian. Bring it to your head. Keep your spine long, connecting the crown of the head with cervical, thoracic, and lumbar spine, all the way down to the tailbone, and rest on globes of energy. Our second variation of basic taffy is this one, circles taffy. So you're going to sink and rise a lot in this one. So inhale first, feet are in a V, sink and rise. Left hand under, and pull the palms apart here, moving to the left. Good. Inhale, sink. Right hand under, pull the palms apart and bring in your left foot. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Left hand under, coming across towards your left. Bring in your right foot. 2 more. Circles, taffy. A lot of sinking and rising. And last one. Back to the left. Sink it down. Double ground it. Triple ground it. Bring it to your head. Head, heart, and abdomen will be needed in our next variation, which is perpetual motion taffy with heel step. Ready? Feet are in a V. Left hand under, left heel drops. It's a sinking and rising bit here. Stay down. Now, add the heart protector move over the inside of the arm, here, and here. It's sometimes just been described as 2 cats, one on this side, and then this one that needs your attention there. So come down the inside without touching. And the heel step is when you lift up the knee a little bit and drop the heel. Heel to toe. Heel to toe. Perpetual motion taffy with heel step. This can be as long as you want. I never count this one. But this is good. Come back to center and bring in the foot. Inhale and sink it down. Perpetual motion taffy with heel step comes to a graceful conclusion. And we rest on globes of energy as we move into our next move, working the pulley. Shifting to the right, bringing the left forward. Left hand comes forward. This is your exhale hand. This is your other hand. Your right hand's under the hip here. So exhaling forward, it's a diagonal cross. Slide on the front heel and slide on the back ball of the foot, keeping knee, hip, and ankle together. And it's easy to do if you don't make the front back weight shift very long. So here's your exhale. And here's your inhale. Since you're starting with your left hand, slide on the front heel, slide on the back ball of the foot. Let's do 2 more on this left side. Here's your exhale. Here's your inhale of that hip. Last one. Good. Bring the feet back into a V. Inhale, exhale it down. And start on your right side. This will be the exhale hand. This will be the inhale back. Ready? Right heel comes forward. Exhale. Inhale. Notice the diagonal cross. 7, 8. Keep the spine long. 9, don't look down. Very good. Okay. Inhale, feet in a V, and exhale down. Working the pulley has come to a graceful conclusion on both sides. Our next move, feet in a V, is light at the top of the head. Exhale down. Feet in a V. You're going to open the thighs as you come out here, so don't forget that. And you're not going to surpass the big toe here, so connect in a way that you can support your knees. Light at the top of the head, light at the temple is this next move. Stand tall, sink and rise. Good. Circle the energy at the top of the head. Crown of the head is at the back of the skull. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold it. Inhale. Sink and rise. And let it go. Circle the energy again here. Hold it. Breathe it. Maybe close your eyes. This is your light at the top of the head. It's very important that you connect the whole spine down to the tailbone with this. Sink and rise. And let it go out into the world on the third one. And back to your heart. Your left hand is the heart hand, and it remains on top. Look at it. Sink it down. Feet still in a V. Light at the temple. It's at the temples, plural, but you want to feel it right there, right back there behind the ears. Sink and rise. Your light at the temple is for thought, speech, and action. Honor it. It's your truth center at your brain, connected to the heart. Circle it. Hold it. Breathe it in. Sink and rise. And let it go out into the world and back to your heart with your left hand on top, your heart hand. Exhale it down. And now we come to joyous breath, feet in a V. Inhale up to the balls of the feet. And exhale down 4 times. On the third, bring your heels down. I like to add, inhale up. Last one. Heels. Inhale to the heart. Exhale down. Rest on globes of energy. Bring your feet out into a V. Passing clouds. All things change. Stay on the ground. Brush the elbow. Let the mirror hand go. It's right here. And there. And look forward with courage, resilience, love, generosity, and a quality of peace. Inhale, sink it down. 6 healing sounds. Ho is for the heart. Ho. Hu is for the spleen. Hu. Tsu is for the liver. Tsu. Sh is for the lungs. Sh. Shi is for the triple heater. Shi. And Chui is for the kidneys. Chui. Ho. Hu. Tsu. Sh. Shi. Chui. Ho. Hu. Tsu. Sh. Shi. Chui. Chui. Heel step. Chui. 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 Circling the energy of yin and yang, all the opposites you've dealt with in this practice and brought together. And now bringing your left heel to your right ankle bone for cosmic consciousness pose. Elbows out to the sides. Inhale, looking through the window of eternity and over it in gratitude. In gratitude to Wen-Shan Huang, the teacher of Justin Stone, and to Justin Stone himself for this beautiful 19 movements and one pose that we celebrate today. Thank you for your practice and have a wonderful week.